Right now, production AI agents are struggling with a massive scaling problem. The more documentation we feed them, the faster their performance collapses. The initial fix for this was supposed to be MCP servers. The idea was straightforward. Connect your agent directly to live, up-to-date documentation so it wouldn't hallucinate outdated APIs or confuse SDK versions. But that approach created a secondary issue. When an agent leans entirely on an MCP server, it pulls a massive volume of raw documentation into its context window on every single request. This leads to 3 immediate symptoms, known as context bloat. First, the model drowns in raw text. Second, token costs spike dramatically. And third, because the context window is overloaded, the agent's logical coherence sharply drops. Giving an AI access to vast amounts of information actually hurts its performance if the delivery method crushes its processing efficiency. To solve this, Google recently released an official agent skills repository. This acts as an infrastructure layer designed to give agents packaged, structured expertise instead of a fire hose of raw data. The mechanism that makes this work is called progressive disclosure. Information loads strictly on demand rather than all at once. At startup, the agent only loads the name and a short description of a skill, just enough to check for relevance. When there is a direct match, the trigger phase begins, pulling full instructions into the context window. Think of a skill as agent-first documentation. It is compact, purposeful, and written specifically for a machine that needs to execute an action. By filtering knowledge through progressive disclosure, expertise becomes lightweight and modular, bypassing the bloat crisis entirely. Looking at the initial release at github.com/google/skills, Google has seeded the repository with 13 skill folders. 7 are product-specific skills, covering heavily used tools like BigQuery, Cloud Run, and GKE. 3 more map directly to the well-architected framework pillars: security, reliability, and cost optimization. These folders bundle execution scripts, reference documents, and templates together with the core instructional text. This moves the workflow away from simply searching documentation and towards equipping an agent with curated, pre-packaged digital tools. To deploy these skills, you need 2 things: Node.js and a compatible AI agent platform like Gemini CLI or Antigravity. Installation requires a single terminal command: npx skills install github.com/google/skills. Now we can test it locally. We'll prompt the agent with a request to set up a new BigQuery database. If you watch the background logs, you will see the agent recognize the BigQuery metadata and then selectively pull the full skill file into its context. The agent's final output provides highly accurate, concise recommended syntax derived directly from the Google skill. The agent executes perfect syntax generation and tool usage without loading a massive documentation dump. Google adopted the agent skills format from an open community standard originally developed by Anthropic. Standardizing this format allows agent knowledge to become versioned, auditable, and composable across complex, multi-step workflows. Google confirmed additional skills will ship in coming months, indicating this is becoming long-term infrastructure. You can open the open source folders right now, study the structure, and build custom skills repositories for your own internal teams. While previous tools solved the problem of accessing data, agent skills solve the critical problem of delivering that data efficiently to production AI.